Hello everybody, talking about Scene 2 here, even though I hate Illumination, but yeah, you shouldn't take this review seriously. Go see a good movie, like Drive My Car, or Memoria by, the, one Thailand director. That's rated PG, so you can take your whole family to the theater. It will be fun, but yeah, anyways, talking about Scene 2 today. If there's one thing to know about me is that I hate the original Sing. It's just not good. It's easily like one of the most generic films ever made. Like one of the worst types of musicals. They just use like popular music, and they do this in this film too, and it actually might be a lot worse than the original, but surprisingly there's some things that I kind of liked about this film. I want to say I love them, but they weren't, they were like decent, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say, but yeah. Surprisingly, I thought the animation was actually good looking, which is kind of surprising considering Illuminations aren't typically that special looking. But something about this I actually liked. I think the character designs improved a bit. There's still a lot of reuse of background characters, just like the first one, but there's a lot more varieties in the animal designs, which I liked. Uh, okay. You know, I know people are gonna call them furry bait, but at least they look a lot more appealing than most of the designs from the first film, but yeah, anyways. And also, I surprisingly really liked the scenery in this film. The first thing film just took place in one location, and it was very dull looking throughout. It wasn't anything that interesting, but surprisingly, I really like the new locations here. There was like nice details in the backgrounds, and I like the set they built. It was really nice looking, surprisingly. Really like the visuals in like the last lag of the movie. It was actually kind of neat looking at times. You know, I think Illumination like likes to be lazy a lot, but I think they actually try somewhat in this film with the animation and such. But yeah, but I'm not gonna only talk about animation because there's like other stuff you can't just you know good animation doesn't just save bad writing. Yeah. So, like the first film, they use a lot of, like, popular music, and to be honest with you, I think it might even be worse than the first film, because in this film they got even, like, 3 Billie Eilish songs in his. Not funny. But why did they use? I know she's popular, but they also use Prince, Let's Go Crazy, and it's like, what does this have to do with anything? Why this song doesn't fit anywhere? What? It's not a kid song. What the? And also, like, none of the songs fit the scene they're in. They're just like random popular songs. And like, oh, if we sell this soundtracks, and we could be even more rich. And they also like to use a lot of U2 for some reason. I know the main lion is voiced by Bruno of U2, and look, I like the Joshua Tree. It was a good album, but man, you don't have to use that much U2 in the film. It's not the best band, like, but they only use like 3, so I don't even care. Why was he even complaining? Well, actually, I think they use like 4, but who cares? Well, apparently I do, but But yeah, it's like just random songs for no good reason, and they're not really used in a good way. But music and animation isn't everything, so we're back to all the characters we love, like the pig, the Nick Kroll pig, the monkey, the gorilla. Gorilla, is that offensive to monkeys? Um, there's also the cute little koala from the first film, but he wants to make it even bigger. But sadly, guys, there's no Seth MacFarlane mice in this one. I'm very sorry, guys. But good news, everybody. It's a bit of a spoiler, but Big Daddy is back. I was so happy when I saw him. I was like out of my seat. I was clapping. I was like, oh my gosh, he's back, baby. I'm so freaking happy, man. I was so happy when they revealed him. But yeah, all the characters are back except the mice. I guess he's dead. They leave his character on a cliffhanger from the first film, so. But, we're not talking about him. But anyways, just like the first film, the movie's just full of side plots for the characters because there's no way Illumination can full 90 minutes of a side story. No, we have different multiple characters, and I guess it works for some for others. Like the elephant character from the first one she was kind of a main character, but at the same time not really. She basically has nothing to do in this film. She talks to Eric Andre for a second, and then she falls in love with another elephant, and yeah, that's basically the end of her plot. No one cares about her, but also I think Johnny gets the most screen time, which probably I like Johnny, to be honest. He's kind of a wonka bunka. He's a lovable monkey. Gorilla. I'm sorry, monkeys, but yeah. He meets this bobcat, and honestly, I like the bobcat character. She was cool. I liked her spunk and stuff. Yeah, he's probably I liked her. What I'm trying to say. Also, this funny big nose monkey. I saw he was funny, but not in a haha this funny minions way. I mean, this guy is so silly looking. You can't be serious. You're supposed to take him seriously, but no. Which yeah, I guess he is a joke, but he's fairly silly looking. I just can't take him seriously. He's too funny. He's too funny looking. But I'm glad the Magnus is dead because he was very annoying in the first film, but we still have the Nick Kroll pig, the iguana. They're very annoying in this film. I hate them both. You don't know how much they cause me pain, man. They absolutely, I hate them. But this movie is not really that funny either. Annoying. It's not funny. It's no good jokes, to be honest. It's not funny. If there's one thing I thought that was kind of decent, I like the Bruno lion. And no, not because I find him hot, but at the same time I also kind of find him hot. But no, I actually like his side of the plot with the Scarlett Johansson hedgehog. I thought they were nice together. And there was a really actually decent scene with them. She was playing a song. I don't know what song it is, but it was surprisingly quiet for a scene for Illumination. And the storytelling was told through the visuals. There were no words, which is really odd for Illumination, but surprisingly, I liked that. I wish Illumination did stuff like that, but no. It wasn't, and And to be honest with you, it's not even anything that crazy, but it was like so shocking for Illumination to do that because it like was quiet for once. Like wow. And like and I like the plot of him have to overcome grief over his dead wife. I'm very sorry, dead line lady. But sadly, his story is surprisingly very short. We only get like maybe 15 to 20 minutes of him overall in the movie, which is, in the trailers it made him seem like one of the more important people, characters, whatever, in the film, but no, he only like shows up for the finale and is like, it's like I wish Illumination did something more with him, but no, we got him more funny Nicole Pig doing epic dances with the iguana. Iguana's so quirky and wacky. Wow, I love you, Illumination. What's some other things I liked about this film? There was a background character who was Tiger. To be honest, I kind of found him hot. Whenever he was on screen, I was kind of going a woo god over him. Yeah, he was hot. Hot take, but that one tiger is single-handedly more hot than the tigers in Zootopia, and I'm not ashamed of the fact that I said that out loud. But yeah, I don't know what else to point out. I guess the last act was kind of fun. There was some neat songs, some neat visuals. Like, if Illumination, they should just, if they wanted to just like make music videos, they should just done that. I don't know why they hadn't made a feature link, but oh yeah, I guess because of money. And this is like the first animated film to reach like over $100 million in the box office, so I guess we'd be expecting Sing 3, maybe, I don't know. Wes Anderson was in this film for some reason, I don't know why. And also there's like Edna White and Spike Jonze, I don't know why they're in this film. One was the first film. Maybe they need a paycheck. I can't wait for Jack Tati to come out of his grave and play a French pig in the third film. That's gonna be great, guys. But that got me thinking, what if, like, someone like Wes Anderson or Edna White, well, I know they probably wouldn't, but honestly, Wes Anderson made one of my favorite films, Fantastic Mr. Fox, so honestly, I think considering both directors actually know how to pick good songs for scenes, I thought it would have been at least interesting to see their version of the film, even if they wouldn't want to make it at all. Because who wants to write for scene 2? But anyway, like, if they wrote it, at least this film would be somewhat fun. But I don't really care. I'm running out of things to say. Yeah. To be honest, Scene 2 wasn't awful, but it wasn't amazing either. It was decent. It's like the second best Illumination film, I guess, next to the first one. Because at least this film tried. Even if this film is very flawed, but whatever. I had fun. Who cares? I don't know what else to say, so, banana.
Get ready, cause I'm warning you. This stage is about to explode.